Welcome to another video in the crime series by the Wimbledon channel. Today we're going to look at the different factors that affect criminal behaviour. Criminologists put these factors into multiple categories, but one thing must always be remembered. No crime is monocausal. In other words, there's never just one reason why someone's committed a crime. So what are these categories? One of the most prevalent categories are psychological factors. A proportion of criminal acts are committed by people who are suffering from various mental illnesses. That's what you'd call a mitigating factor, and is taken into account both during the criminal investigation process and during sentencing. Another major category is economic factors. For example, a large portion of criminal acts are committed by people suffering from poverty. This often goes hand in hand with a lack of education and either unemployment or menial low-paying jobs. Social factors is also quite prevalent when we're looking at the causes of crime. This makes sense if you think about it. You hang around with a certain type of person, they're going to affect your behaviour and the way you perceive things. This is most clearly seen when it comes to crimes involving drugs. The people you hang out with will end up affecting your behaviour. Which reminds me, don't smoke crack. Next we come to the category of self-interest. Whereas some criminal behaviour might be caused by social factors or poverty, self-interest, we're mainly talking about greed here, such as a drug dealer who doesn't take the drug but really pushes it for profit. Or white-collar crimes. This is people who are relatively well off but who embezzle funds from their company or perhaps commit insider trading. They don't need to, they want to. Next we come to some categories that might not be as prevalent in modern society. Political factors is one of these groups. We're talking here about crimes against the sovereign, such as treason, or maybe trying to assassinate the king, hence not perhaps that prevalent anymore. I guess the most common one you see these days are rioting. So perhaps you're protesting against something political and things get a little out of hand and you get hot under the collar and you might be charged with rioting. Lastly, genetic factors. These were all the rage back in the 19th century, where they used to do things like measure the heads of criminals to see if they could find any commonalities between them. As our technology's gotten more and more sophisticated, however, we've done studies using DNA and we've pretty much debunked every genetic theory when it comes to criminals. So there's a quick rundown of the factors affecting criminal behaviour: social, economic, political, genetic, self-interest, and psychological. Any questions? Comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.